Let's say you're trying to find the love of your life, your soulmate, that one person who matches you and is actually compatible with you. The thing is, it is not that hard finding people, but it's hard to find that one person who actually vibes and matches and is compatible with you. Now, the reason is you run across so many people who are either very toxic or, are not really desirable for the traits that you want, or people are just weird. Like the people that you attract are either toxic people or weird people or creeps. And the reason why is because internally your energy does not match your desired outcome. Now, that sounds complicated, so let me just explain this. So basically, if you attract only toxic people, there are high chances that you have gone through some toxic stuff in your life. Maybe it was a toxic relationship, and now, internally, toxic relationships were considered normal for you. Because if you have been in any toxic relationship, every day you come back home, and when you are with that specific person, with that someone, and there's only toxic behavior, at some point you will get used to it, and you've gotten used to it. And that became normal. That became your new normal. The way you show love, express love, receive love was all based on toxicity. And now, when that became normal, when you find healthy relationships, right? It's like your internal self is not really matching with that because that feels unfamiliar. Toxicity is very familiar. And that is why it's like you're attracting what is perceived true by your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, you kind of have this familiarity with toxic people because you've gone through toxic relationships and toxic past. Let's say you've not gone through any toxic relationship. You would have probably had very toxic friendships, situationships, or even toxic household and really a negative upbringing. And that kind of correlates here because, again, you're attracting people in your intimate life, in your personal life, and your home is very personal to you. And if you had a very toxic and abusive household, guess what? Like internally, that is considered normal. And when you go out there in the world trying to attract that specific person for you to be the right match, you're kind of getting the toxic people around. And you get these toxic people and you wonder why. Because your internal energy is connected there to that old toxic pattern. Like that is your belief system. Like you don't deserve the good things in life. You don't deserve a healthy relationship. And if you are still attracting toxic people, sometimes, like in some cases, you might actually be turned on by toxicity. It sounds weird, but it's very true because most of the times, right, if you have been in a relationship that had lots of abusiveness, toxicity, ups and downs, and a lot of screaming and shouting, and if you actually look at those couples, they kind of get turned on. They scream and shout and do toxic stuff. And when they are put in normal relationships, the first thing is the sexual aspect. Like they're not really turned on when things are really normal and stuff. I mean, you can be little loud and feisty in the bedroom. I mean, you can really scream and shout. That is absolutely fine. But if you are outside the bedroom and you are just hurting each other for no reason, and there's no pleasure involved in that. I mean, you can hurt each other with pleasure. I mean, no, I'm not judging here, but still, you can hurt each other. You can do whatever you want if it's connected to pleasure and stuff. But outside that, if you're purposefully hurting each other and there's no pleasure and there's no love involved, and it's more toxicity than love and more pleasure. Like it's everything is down here, but toxicity is up here. At that time, it becomes toxic, and in a way, your body gets high. Like your mind gets high when there was fights and arguments, and then you guys made love. And now, when things are normal, healthy, your brain doesn't know how to turn yourself on. It's in a way because your brain needs this insane stimuli. Like it needs insane dopamine hit from the toxic behavior for you to be horny again. And now you're not really getting that insane amounts of horniness just because you're in a normal, healthy, stable relationship. And this, in a way, makes you crave the toxic people because toxic people kind of turn you on. And that is true. Even me out there, I dated some pretty toxic girls, but I was trying to break out of it, but I was unable to do it because I did all the inner work, and then I realized like, okay, toxic girls actually turn me on. These bad girls actually kind of turn me on. The girls which my mother warned me about, they turn me on. And when I was put in a relationship with a really nice, fun, kind, loving, caring girl who's actually internally very good, I wasn't that turned on. All right. Then I had to go do some internal work to actually let go of it and make this the new normal, like being in a healthy relationship a new normal. And I have to reset my dopamine center, reset my subconscious mind, and reset my entire system in order to, actually feel some things when things are normal, when things are not hitting the fan. So that's the same thing here. You have to basically reset your brain, and that is done by reprogramming your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind, absorbs everything. It holds everything. Like right now, you cannot recollect immediately. Like if I ask you what happened on December when you were 4 years old, but deep down in your subconscious mind, that information is stored. And if you actually sit down and dive deep, you can actually figure out like what happened in December when you were 4 years old. All right. So that's the thing. You have to go down there, let go of it, and reprogram your subconscious mind, basically resetting it. It's like deleting old software and installing a new software and upgrading it. And when you do that, like you'll have new belief systems and things eventually change. And then you have to internally shift your energy, because energetically you're tuned to that. And when you reprogram your subconscious mind and shift consciously to this, this new way of being, you energetically program yourself to people who are not toxic, people who are not, creeps, or not weirdos, who don't take advantage of you. That was your normal. And now you're trying to change. It's really hard. You're always ending up in the same situation over and over again. And walking in eggshells, trying to attract the right person, attract the best partner. But eventually, you get people, but none of those people, actually correlate to what you actually desire. It's like you want a healthy, loving, stable relationship consciously, but deep down inside your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind is also telling you like that is not normal. You're turned on by this. You're turned on when the person has certain red flags and does certain behaviors that turns you on. And if that is the case, you can't really expect yourself to, attract, healthy partners when you're being turned on by unhealthy partners. So that's the thing. So you have to go down deep inside your subconscious mind, reprogram it, like tweak the settings here and there, upgrade the software. And now it'll be so much more easier to energetically tune into the kind of people that you're actually attracted to, and you can actually bring them into your life. And sometimes, you'll bring them into your life, but then things will start falling apart. It's like because now you reprogram your subconscious mind, things are fine. You attracted the right person who matches all your criteria. But now you have to stabilize it. You have to cement this as your new reality. You have to cement this on your subconscious mind, telling that this is a new normal. Because for so many years, you've been going on from toxic relationship to weird people to creeps and stuff. And now you're shifting to a healthy partner. Let's say you've gone 20 years with these weird people, and now you've just gone 3 months. All right. Your subconscious mind needs confirmation that like this is true, this is the new reality, this is how things are supposed to be. At that time you have to stay in state. That's basically, in a way, you must not feel uncomfortable when things start going in a healthy way, because most of the times, right, when you have not received enough love while growing up, when you have not received that beautiful care and affection, that healthy form of love and expression, and when you finally receive it, it's like you feel uncomfortable because it doesn't feel familiar. And when you've never received so much love and care from a person, and you're receiving it for the first time, it kind of scares you. Like deep down inside, it actually scares you. And that fear, you must know how to control it, and you must know how to let go of it and accept this love. Accept this new version that you're experiencing, new reality that you're experiencing after you have changed your subconscious belief systems, after you reprogrammed your subconscious mind and shifted to this new energetic wave. And now you have to embrace it. It's going to feel uncomfortable, And most of the times, you feel uncomfortable when somebody shows you love because you have so much trust issues. Because all the things that happened in the past, your brain is telling you, can you really trust this person? After all the things that happened in the past, we have experienced only bad situations when we got so deep, so intimate with somebody. Can you really trust this person? Your brain is telling you this. All right. And you have to, once you identify a healthy partner, you have to embrace the love. Most of the times, that's where we shut down, we close this thing off, we don't become really open. And that's when things start to collapse. And then your mind is like, no, this is not real. Like, I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy of this. And you have to overcome these inner demons. You have to overcome these inner fears. And then actually cement this new thing as your new normal. This must be very familiar to you. And now it'll be so much more easier for you to find more healthier people and actually sustain healthy relationships for a long period of time.